That's what I want the Norwegians to say, woo, like they did it before, but they don't do it anymore. Give it up as he comes to the stage and give him a really fucking long introduction. Ryan Bussell!
Hey! Hello, Paris! This is awesome. Very excited to be here. Hey! Hey!
Hej son.
Hey, son. Bra, tack. Käften. My name is Ryan Bussell. I am very excited to be here. I am from the United States originally. I have been living in Sweden for 7 years. I'm a little nervous about being here. I wasn't quite sure what to expect. This is my first time performing in France. I asked Sebastian for tips. He said, "No, don't worry. Everyone here speaks English. And Americans are super popular. It's good. Nothing to worry about." That's great. That's great. I'm here with my girlfriend. We decided to come to Paris on a love vacation. We want to have a little break. Paris, of course, has a wonderful reputation for being romantic. So we came here. We have spent hours walking the streets of Paris, just hand in hand, just happy.
This city is so romantic! What? I said, this city is so romantic. I can't hear you. It's too much traffic. What? You just stepped in dog shit. I love you too.
Lovely city. A little loud. It's a little loud in Paris, but otherwise it's a lovely city. Having a good time. We've had fun. One bit of a bummer though. Yesterday I lost my wallet. So if you see one laying around, it's small, black. It's got some money in it. A couple of cards. Actually, I didn't lose it. It was stolen. This is true. It was stolen yesterday. I called this morning to turn off the credit cards, and I found that someone did try to use one of my cards, and it didn't work. And so no harm. It's a bit of annoying, really. Nothing in the wallet was irreplaceable, so that's okay. I'm so curious, like how it actually happened. Like they can keep the wallet. Just I want to know how they did it. I think it's kind of cool. It's also a bit embarrassing that a thief, really skilled thief, went through all that trouble to get my wallet and find out that I'm broke. It's a little embarrassing. But today, it's okay, because today I went to Café de Fleur, where my heroes Camus and Sartre wrote philosophy, and I sat there and I wrote comedy for tonight. And for once, it felt good that life means nothing. I'm happy to be here in France. It's very cool. Of course, America and France have a very complicated relationship. We are allies. We don't seem to like each other very much, though. And I was thinking back to when the second Bush invaded Iraq for the second time, and France was very quick to criticize, very, very quick, and it turns out you were right to criticize, but not very popular in the States at the time. Huge backlash. People renamed French fries to freedom fries. Restaurants were pouring French wine out into the streets. And I don't know why we thought that would bother anyone in France. First of all, you don't call it French fries here. And we were pouring out wine we already bought. But that's us, we don't think with our brain, we think with our stomach. That is America. But I live in Europe now. I do enjoy living here very much. I get criticized sometimes because I'm American. I hear from Europeans quite often. That's fine. I can take it. There's one bit of criticism that I don't like. One thing that really does annoy me, and that is people who ask me about American football. People who will say like, oh, but because we call American football, and what everyone else in the world calls football, we call that soccer. It's our language. We'll call it what we want. Yeah, but why do you call American football when you carry the ball? Well, why do you call soccer football when it's fucking boring? Boring. 0-0 after 90 minutes. Woohoo! I'd rather watch paint dry. But I do understand, though. The thing is, I'm not really a sports fan in general. To be fair, I don't like watching sports. And there's some sports, especially in the Winter Olympics, I don't understand. How do you know you're good at it until you do it? Like ski jump. Like, how do you know you're going to survive ski jump until you've done it? And for me, that's a lot like sex. I mean, how do you know that you like getting peed on Until someone does it. Now, I have a daughter. One day when I was changing her, she shit all over my arm. Not my thing. I can say, didn't really do it for me. It wasn't quite my thing. But I do like performing comedy. I love being on stage because I get to say whatever I want. I can be very, very honest. It's fantastic. Like, I can tell you, for example, that I think you are very attractive, and I would love to have sex with you tonight after the show. Awesome, she smiles. I can't do that in real life, but I will. Is that your boyfriend you're singing with?
My date.
Your date. Ooh, okay. Ooh, la. He's wearing a trucker cap.
Yeah.
Is he wearing that ironically? Or...
I think it works for him.
Yeah, it works for him, okay. Is he a nice guy?
Very nice guy.
He's a very nice guy. Okay. Is it first date or
No.
not first date? Okay, so
I mean,
I see. You're very, you seem very friendly. But he's a nice guy. Has he pays for dinner?
we haven't gone out to dinner.
Oh, okay.
He pays for drinks.
Pays for drinks. I see. But he's a gentleman. Does he hold the door for you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Does he go down on you? That was a yes. So, when he's going down on you, does he bring you to the brink of orgasm and then just hold you there for so long that you beg for release? So that when you finally do come, it's so strong it almost hurts?
Imagination. You seem to have a good imagination of it. So,
Can I ask you a personal question? You see, that's what I love. I love my hobby. How about a hand for her? She's doing good sport. That's great. And see, if it did bother you, if I did offend you at all, it's okay. I'm used to it. I'm American. That's the thing. Like, I'm so used to. I meet people from all over the world now that I live here. I'm so used to apologizing. That's how I introduce myself now. Like, hey, I'm Ryan. I'm sorry. Where are you from? Dresden? Ah, okay. I'm sorry that we firebombed your city during the war. It was not necessary. I apologize. Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm sorry. Where are you from? Kyrgyzstan. Oh, yikes. Okay. I'm sorry that we abandoned you after the first Gulf War. It was not well thought out. I apologize. Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm sorry. Where are you from? Bosnia? Okay, you know what? Look. I am sorry that we took so long to get involved in your war, but in our defense, you have no oil. And look at the bright side. If you weren't white, we never would have shown up. You see, I'm an optimist. Hey, Paris, how we doing? No political jokes, huh? More poop jokes? It is, I have to say though, as much as I love my country, I do understand it is frustrating to talk to Americans because I talk to people back home all the time. People just say like, oh, you live in Sweden now. Cool. Do you speak Swiss? No, we speak Swedish in Sweden. Oh, of course, duh. But they make really good clocks and chocolate in Sweden, right? No, you're still thinking of Switzerland. Oh, okay, but polar bears. There are polar bears in the streets. No, there are no polar bears in the streets. Wolves. There are wolves in the streets. Big difference. See, the joke there is that there aren't wolves in Sweden either in the streets.
yes.
I'm having a good time. What did I want to talk about next? What I do love about Sweden the most, though, is that it's a great place to raise a family. Because believe it or not, I have a daughter, as I said. She's 8 years old, and I want her to be happy. I do. But she's having a hard time in school, because you know how kids are. She's tall for her age. She's a big girl. She's not fat, she's just big. There's nothing wrong with that. Wow, fuck you. She's not fat. She is big. A big difference, but kids at school have called her fat, and she believes it. She's 8 years old. I told her, I said, listen, first of all, you are way too young to have body issues. Second of all, more importantly, you are a girl. So, it doesn't really matter what you look like, you will never be happy with yourself. So, eat or don't. You were born to be miserable. Oh, what? It's my daughter. Should I lie to her? Women are never happy. You're never satisfied, and yes, I am bitter. Thanks. Do you know why? Because I used to be a nice guy, and I'm not anymore, and it's your fucking fault. Because when I was in my 20s, I said, you know what, I'm gonna be a nice guy, because that's what girls say they want, but you don't. You want assholes. So when I turned 30, I said, you know what, fine. I'm tired of seeing all my friends who are assholes get laid every night of the week. I'm gonna be an asshole too. And that is exactly what I am today. A bitter asshole. Oh, are you laughing already? I didn't get to the punchline yet. Here's the punchline. When you turn 30 and your clock starts ticking, you don't want assholes anymore. Now you want nice guys, and you can't find any. Okay, it's a little harsh. It's a little harsh. I can understand some of you may think that I hate women. I don't. I love women. I really do. I love this woman especially. If he's not going down you the way I described, I will. Because you deserve it. And so do you. And definitely you. And several others here. We can talk later. I love women. I do. I just, some things bother me. I want to criticize them. It's like being in Sweden. I love living in Sweden. Some things bother me. There are things in Sweden I do not understand. Well, I don't understand this. On TV at midnight, many channels show hardcore pornography on TV.
Before midnight.
At midnight. And I'm with you. It's, so far, in any case, before midnight, at midnight, whenever, fine. Porn, great. On TV, awesome. But one of the channels shows British porn. Why would anyone want to watch British porn? I know we have some Brits here tonight. With all due respect, have you seen them with their clothes on? It doesn't get better. And again, I don't mean disrespect, but let me ask you. Do you want to watch British porn? No one else does. You're the smart ones. And I don't understand, like, why would Swedes want to watch British porn? The most beautiful people on earth. Why would they want to watch British porn? And the only thing I can think of, I have a theory, and that is, in America, Asian porn is very popular because it's like exotic. So maybe British porn is exotic to Swedes. Like they're thinking like, oh God, I'm so sick of perfect people. I want to see bad teeth, flabby stomachs, skin so pale I can see through it. I don't know, kidding. Harsh again. I was actually in London recently. I was there a few months ago, and it was cool to see that England and Sweden are very similar, because the British also have a problem with people who they're on the welfare their entire lives. They contribute nothing to society. I'm talking, of course, about the royal family. I don't get it. It's like I live in Sweden, also has royalty. It's 2013. There's a royal family. I don't understand why that still is. It's a bit embarrassing, actually. And of course, they say, "Oh, but Ryan, it's history, it's tradition." Okay, that's fine. I get that. Still, doesn't mean you actually have to have a real royal family. You can just hire actors for big events and holidays. Like in the States, like we got rid of our king, queen, or our king anyway, many years ago, and so did France. And France wasn't fucking around either when they did it. Maybe we can send a few revolutionaries north. Would be nice. Hey Paris, how we doing? Again, no political jokes. I do like to travel though, because Norway has a royal family. Yes, they do. I was in Oslo. I did stand up there. It was fun. I learned a lot about Norway. I learned, for example, that if I ever want to have sex with an African, I can go to Oslo. I've never seen so many prostitutes in my life, and I'm not being racist. I'm not being racist, I promise. I found the one black guy in the audience. I'm not being racist. I'm not.
seriously?
It's not like I saw black women in Oslo and thought, wait, she must be a prostitute. No. No, they are direct. You pass them in the street and they just say, blowjob? Blowjob? And once I passed a black man who said, blowjob? The thing is, if I ever would decide to put my penis into another man's mouth, a large black man would not be my first choice. Again, not because I'm racist, but because I don't have that kind of confidence to be with a black man. A Japanese man would be my first choice. Okay, it sounds like a cheap joke. Of course it is. But in my defense, I have been in Japan. I have been in Japanese locker rooms. I have never felt better about myself in my life. There is a reason for the stereotype. I'm American. From America, we are not comfortable being naked in locker rooms. I know Europeans are very comfortable being naked in locker rooms. You are a bit too comfortable being naked in locker rooms. And it's silly. I know it's silly. It's extremely silly because the only time the size of a man's penis matters is when it's erect. And when I'm erect, I'm fine. I'm not a porn star or anything, but I'm fine. But when it's not erect, and it looks like a sad, homeless turtle, I'm a little subconscious. It's not. I can't really explain it. It's nothing women can understand either. I was actually talking to my girlfriend once about past sexual experiences, and she told me about this one-night stand that she had. And she said, and I quote, "He took off his pants, and I got scared." So, let me tell you what I told her. Don't ever tell a man about the time you saw a penis that was so big it scared you. If there's one thing we want you to feel when you see us naked, it's fear. We want you to be afraid. We want you to wonder where it's all going to go. It's true. So if you want to make your man happy, it's extremely easy. You tell him that he has the biggest cock you have ever seen, and he will believe you. I promise he will. Because he wants to believe you. Because, he needs to believe you. And he'll be very happy. He will think that you are very unlucky. But he will say, oh, that's right, I'm huge. I'm going to leave you guys on this because it's been a fantastic night for me. Okay. High highs, low lows. I have an idea for something that is going to change the world. It's going to make me a billionaire. It's going to make everything just fantastic. But before I tell you what it is, I'm going to ask you a question. So ladies, by a round of applause, let's raise the roof. We're getting out of here tonight. So ladies, round of applause. Enthusiastic now. How many of you love the taste of chocolate?
Yeah.
I think we can do better than that, because this is chocolate we're talking about. Think of those here. Ladies, how many of you love the taste of chocolate? Okay, moderately better. Now, ladies, how many of you love the taste of cum? Exactly. Women love chocolate, but you hate cum. Here's my idea. It's a pill for men that makes semen taste like chocolate. There's some visionaries back here. And I won't stop there. I'm also going to add in aspirin and caffeine. It's perfect for hangovers. Still, no. Come on, imagine. Like tonight you're having fun tonight. It's a Friday night. You're gonna drink a lot, have a lot of fun, and tomorrow you wake up and you're hungover. You're sick as a dog, and you just reach over to whatever dick you find there. Everyone wins. And guys, maybe you're so sick you want some too. Well, it's not gay if it's yours. But you know what's the advertising I'm very excited for? I'm gonna have a full page ad in the newspaper. There'll be a big picture of a guy, giant smile on his face, and he's saying, "Now I beg my girlfriend to not swallow." Because I'm using Ryan Bussell's chocolate semen pills. And then I'll have one with a girl, a big smile on her face, and she's saying, My date gave me dinner and dessert. Because he's using Ryan Bussell's chocolate sand pills. And here's the best part. It's all natural, low in fat, high in protein, and gluten-free. Thank you so much, Paris. My name is Ryan Bussell.